Hitboxes. They're an integral part of Deepwoken and video games in general. Without them, PvP or PvE wouldn't function, as you wouldn't be able to be hit or hit anything. They play a major role in what character or weapon people pick in games, like how all the sweats pick female characters because of their smaller hitboxes. Definitely not to admire those phenomenal graphics. They're also the reason why everyone dropped Serpent's Edge overnight after its range got reduced to 8.
Know your fucking place, trash!
They also taught me that size really does matter. Or does it? Well, this is where Deepwoken's hitboxes come to mind. You've probably seen this clip of someone hitting another person with his spear who is nowhere close to it, with a caption above Archimage himself saying, if spears and rapiers had narrow hitboxes, they'd probably suck to use. And also I checked the original bug report where he said the message, and he said it after watching the clip. He fucking saw it, right? He saw the guy getting hit when the spear was nowhere near him, and he said, yeah, well, but they would actually suck to use if they had narrow hitboxes. When a hitbox's size doesn't match its weapon, it can be really frustrating, especially when you're on the receiving end of stuff like this, and probably that. What the hell is wrong with this game? The main offender after the recent nerf, I mean bug fix, and the thing we're gonna talk about is a weapon class that you might have heard of and you probably enjoy fighting a lot. Daggers. Ever since I started playing Deepwoken, I've had a burning passion for hating on them. Light weapons in general, especially in the dark ages of Deep with 1.5 swing speed dagger and pre-nerf Leve crit. Oh my god. I've shown this clip before in this video, which you've probably seen. I mean, everyone saw it at this point. But in case you haven't, take a close look at what's happening. Now, if you have at least half a brain cell and a functioning pair of eyeballs, you can probably notice how the dagger doesn't even fucking reach anywhere close to me, yet I still get hit. With how terrible Roblox servers are, a multi-billion-dollar company by the way, and how they work in general, you'll always be at a disadvantage while trying to maintain your range advantage. The aggressor is gonna outrange you, and guess who's gonna be the one walking towards you? The dagger user. And on top of the already outrageous range, there's also gap closers. A lot of players started putting like 3 or 4 of them into their dagger builds, which pretty much means they have a gap closer ready at all times, and if you miss parry the gap closer, they pretty much get a guaranteed crit or multiple hits off. Now let's close the gap to the next segment. Get what I did there? The damage problem. On the Deepwoken wiki, light weapons are described as fast and agile with high attack speed, but they often lack range. But we just debunked the range argument, so what about the damage? It's supposed to be low, right? What the fuck? He's using a Curse Edge, by the way, which isn't even the highest damage dagger. And yes, I know he's using Silent Heart, but that's only a 10% damage buff. A 10% damage buff shouldn't make a dagger deal 3/4 of a fucking bar. Now, the Alloyed Tanto. This shit deals more damage than a curved. With scaling rings you can get like 30 damage per one. It's supposed to be fair because of its lowered swing speed compared to other daggers, but 0.85 is still fast as fuck. So if your ping is higher than 80, you're pretty much just screwed and you should give up. And as we all know, Roblox servers tend to be let me just put it simply, not ideal. On top of the already ridiculously high damage, you have damage multipliers and uppercuts, which makes reaching medium damage hilariously easy. Then on top of that, with verse 2 they added a parry cooldown on miss parry. Combined with the fast swing speed, if you miss a single parry, you're bound to be hit by multiple fast high damage M1s. So with high ping and swing speed, you're forced to block most of the time. Which you can't even do because every dagger user is running obfuscation, removing the only weakness of daggers, which is its low weight. And don't even get me started on the fucking critical. 3 times 30 is 90, which is already high, right? But then add damage multipliers on top of that, and you can pretty much do a bar per critical. Now we add up all those things mentioned before. High swing speed, which is unblockable most of the time because of obfuscation. Range twice as long as it's supposed to be. Gap closers, which if misparried guarantee a crit or multiple M1s. And insane damage. Does that seem fair to you?
Yes.
So Raguzer or Archimage, if you're watching this, please nerf Dagger into the ground, fix its range, reduce obfuscation chip damage on light weapons, and nerf Alloyed Tanto again. Reducing the scaling by 0.5 isn't enough. I'm honestly so tired of these shitters owning me with minimal effort and then spamming easy 4 bars. And if you're not Raguzer or Mr. Archimage, please spread this video around. Send it to your dagger boosted friend or anyone who talks shit after doing a bar to you with their butter knife critical. Thank you for watching, I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next month when I finally decide to upload. See ya.
I told you I can fly. Ah!